A tall man walks into my flower shop. He's wearing sunglasses. He's got a buzz cut for a hairstyle. He's wearing an expensive black suit. It looks like Versace. His shoes look like they're Christian Louis Vuitton. This man is money. He approaches me as I give a customer her flowers. The customer takes the flowers and then leaves.
Cornelius Lawrence. I ordered lilies to be sent to an address. 18 Lawrence House.
I look at my ordering sheet. Oh, right, Cornelius. Where are you? I find Cornelius's name on the sheet of paper and cross it off. I tried to call you. I just needed the message you wanted to send with the flowers.
Oh, right.
Cornelius takes off his sunglasses. I stare at him for a second. I'm blown away. He's yummy. Wow. I snap out of it. So the message?
I hope you're burning in hell, you old bat.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. That's my message.
I was told these flowers were for a funeral. I can't possibly write that message for funeral flowers.
Yeah, you can. You have fingers. Right.
Excuse me?
Look, lady, all I want is for you to write a little message and send it. So it's not like I'm asking you to torture someone.
Don't you think you should show whoever is about to receive these flowers some love? They just lost someone.
I don't care. I need this done pronto.
Cornelius bangs on the table and then smiles at me. Okay, mister. I don't know who you are, but you do not come in here and order me around. I own this florist, and I've built it from the ground up.
I'm about to yawn.
In that time, my shop has shown its customers exemplary customer service. I am not about to ruin my reputation for a dumb son of a bitch like yourself. Are we clear on that, jackass?
I think you've ruined your reputation.
You know what?
You're losing your temper.
Well, I'm telling you, anyway.
I wish you wouldn't.
The world needs to show more people respect, kindness, and love. You need to learn how to do that yourself, or your life will always be cold and heartless.
All I want is a message. Why are you taking this so personal? Please, do your job. It's not like it's rocket science.
I would shoot you if I had a gun, you know.
Great. Will you write the message? Or do I need to go somewhere else?
You know where the door is. Cornelius checks his watch.
Okay. I haven't got the time to go anywhere else for this. I have to be at the church to bury the old hatter in 10 minutes. What would it take for me to receive these flowers from you?
I need your apology and show of intent to write a positive message.
Here's a counteroffer. I don't write any positive messages, and you learn to live with it. Are we clear on that, Pumpkin?
The man has the cheek to touch my face. We don't want your business. Goodbye. I aim to go to the back.
Hang on a minute. You didn't let me finish. I was going to suggest that you write the message for me.
I don't do favors for anyone rude to me. Don't let the door hit you on the backside on your way out.
$3,000 in cash if you write the damn message. You have 5 seconds to decide.
$3,000?
Yeah. I'll give you $3,000 to save your struggling business.
My business isn't struggling.
Yes, it is.
How dare you come in here and make accusations you know nothing about?
Lady, I'm Cornelius Lawrence. I own every shop on this block. I have 25 successful businesses paying me premium rent. I know my shit. You don't.
I glare at him. He thinks I care about that.
So I own this shop. I know how badly your business is struggling. Do you want the money or not? Your 5 seconds is up.
Get the fuck out!
What? I need those flowers.
And I need you to walk the fuck out of my shop right now.
Come on, lady.
Get the fuck out of my shop before I scream murder!
Right. Right. Look, I'm sorry.
The door is behind you. I walk towards the door and put the closed sign on the door. Cornelius follows me to the door. He puts on his sunglasses and walks out of the shop.
You're making a massive mistake.
I'll do a Carlton Banks on you. Cornelius chuckles and then walks out. There's a car waiting for him. He walks over to it and gets in. Cornelius is driven away. George, my 50-year-old English landlord, walks up to me as I'm locking up my shop.
Emily, you've got some explaining to do.
I made rent yesterday, George. I don't think I do. Excuse me. George grabs my arm to stop me from leaving.
I had a little visit from Cornelius Lawrence, young lady.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Please don't play games with me. You know who he is. I told you.
I did nothing wrong, George. That creature came into my shop, and he was rude to me. He got everything he deserved. I stood up for myself.
Whether he was in the wrong or not, he's threatening to put up the rent for this block unless you apologize to him.
George, I need you to tell Mr. Lawrence that he can go to hell.
I'm speechless. What's wrong with you?
I won't be apologizing to Cornelius for anything. And you know why that is? It's because I maintain I did nothing wrong.
Emily, he wanted to evict you. I stuck up for you. I saved you. Please, don't make me out to look like a fool here.
He can't be serious. That man keeps bringing up surprises left, right, and center. He's the American Adolf Hitler. George is losing patience with me.
Sounded pretty serious when you burst through my door to shout at me, Emily.
I'm not apologizing to that man.
And how will you proceed to sort out this mess? Because Cornelius expects an apology or your keys in the morning.
Ugh! Can I talk to him face to face?
It depends. Will you be shouting at him?
No. I'll keep my temper in check just this time. I promise. I just think we should talk to each other and sort this out.
That's the best idea you've had all day. I'll send you the address to his office. I expect this matter to be resolved as soon as possible. Am I clear, Emily?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Have a safe trip home. Night.
George walks off. You want war, Cornelius? Well, you've got one coming your way. It's been an hour of me sitting here being ignored. I have a business to run. Doesn't Cornelius know that? I really hate this guy. Cornelius lifts one of his blinds with a pen to take a look at me. I've had enough. I storm to his office door and open it. I need to get this over with. Cornelius' secretary comes to the door in fright.
It's okay, Megan. I can handle her.
I take a seat opposite Cornelius' desk. There's a beat of silence as Cornelius sits and waits for something. What? Why are you staring at me?
I was told you'd be here to apologize. I'm all ears. Have at it.
I have nothing to apologize for. You were an arrogant dick to me.
Is this your first apology?
I will never bow down to you.
Don't rule it out so quickly. You haven't heard my pitch yet.
I flick both my middle fingers at Cornelius.
So I guess you have no desire to keep your business open, I take it.
You'd shut down a striving business because your ego got hurt.
It's not striving, and that's a yes.
Fuck you! Fuck you, dick! Megan opens the door.
It's okay, Megan. It's foreplay. She's attracted to me.
I glare at Cornelius as Megan closes the door and leaves.
You have 5 seconds to take your swear words back. I mean it. I'm not playing.
Fuck you and your 5 seconds.
I cannot believe what is happening here. I am the CEO of the biggest retail company in the state.
Aw, you think I give a shit? Aw.
I have a good reputation with my tenants. So why are you forcing me to be the bad guy in this scenario?
I'm sticking up for myself. You're a big bad wolf looking to eat me.
You always react to things like this?
I have to defend myself and keep my interests alive. That's what I'm doing.
Well, you're doing a terrible job of that. It's a plane falling from the sky.
I am not doing a bad job. Take that back.
You're being too dramatic for your own good. Let's calm down and chill.
I will do everything in my power to stop you from manipulating me.
I am trying to have a calm chat.
Men like you think you can come into women's lives and bully them.
Wow. I'm hoping for a stroke right now.
Women throughout their entire history have been bullied. But you know what?
You're going to tell me whether or not I want to hear it, so please do.
This chick is strong and formidable. She will stick up for herself even if it means she loses her business.
Okay. I concede to parts of your speech.
No amount of bullying from you or anyone will change me. Get that straight in your head, Dick. No one messes with me.
You know what? We're going in circles here. So let's develop a suitable solution to our debate. Like adults.
You're only saying that because I won't let you defeat me with your caveman ego.
Why don't we come up with a compromise and, ergo, move on with our lives?
I'm not apologizing.
I got that the minute you walked in.
Then what's the compromise?
We go out to dinner and talk.
You're unbelievable. I don't want to date you. I hate you with every fiber of my body. Wasn't that clear?
It's not a date.
It's still a big fat no.
I want to explain why I wanted you to write that particular message yesterday.
I don't care anymore.
Please.
Ugh, it's the first nice words you've said to me, and I'm crumbling.
Is that a deal? Go out for dinner.
Will you be footing the bill for the meal? There's only one correct answer.
Yes, I'll pay for the meal.
Then I accept your offer of dinner.
Wonderful. I'm glad we sorted that out. I'm going to need to book a session with my therapist as soon as this meeting is done. I'm exhausted beyond comprehension.
I don't care. I finish work at 6 p.m. Pick me up there. You're late, and I go home.
Won't you need to go home and get dressed?
It's not a date, Dick. So why would I need to get dressed? I don't need to impress you.
You have got to stop swearing at me. If you continue to do it, my office staff will think it's okay for them to do it too.
Good. I expect to go somewhere where lobster is on the menu. Understood? I stand up and exit.
Whatever you desire, you can have it.
Bye, Dick. I take off walking. 3 office staff who just heard my speech have their mouth open in shock and horror. I don't care. I walk. Later, I sit down at a table. Cornelius is sitting opposite me.
Sweatshirt? Really?
It's not a date. I don't need to impress anyone, so I'm not. Deal with it.
As promised, dinner is on me. But seeing as this restaurant is mine, dinner is likely to be on the house. You're welcome.
There's a homeless shelter for abused women down the road.
Okay, and...
And I'll be ordering 10 chicken breasts, 10 tuna steaks, 10 beef steaks, 10 pork ribs, and a large pot of rice.
You'll order all that to be sent to the shelter?
No, for us to eat together. Of course, to be sent to the shelter. I don't eat that much. I'd balloon up and fly away.
There's an image I'd like to see.
I scoff at Cornelius.
You're one of a kind, you know that?
Say more on that.
Well, most women I meet just throw themselves at me.
I pity those women.
You? Never met a woman who's so hot-tempered and beautiful.
Nice save.
Cute. What I mean is, you're quite unique. I want to know you.
Yes, I'm great, but you're not getting in my life. I don't get involved with jerks.
How did you end up this wired?
I'm not wired.
Fine. How did you end up this great?
My mom was a single mother. My dad left my mom for her sister.
Yuck.
Tell me about it, but it's okay. My mom set fire to their house to get revenge.
Good to know. I think.
Anyway, my mom raised me, my 2 brothers and my sister all on her own while working 3 jobs to support us.
Wow. That's truly incredible.
My mom did that whilst also going to college to be a nurse.
Oh, that's cool. She sounds pretty awesome. You're lucky.
I was, until her dreams died when she missed an important exam.
Why did she miss it?
She was beaten up by her abusive partner when she wouldn't put out. She spent time in a coma.
Hence, your full-blown hatred of every man in your vicinity.
Hey, look at that. You got one thing right. You must be learning something. He laughs, I scoff.
It sounds pretty brutal what happened to your mom. Is she okay?
Yeah, No thanks to men like you.
I feel so bad over what transpired these last couple of days. I'm so sorry.
Well, so we're clear. My mom's fate is why I don't let bullies push me around.
I really do feel like a moron.
Well, you are. I need a strong drink.
Can we start fresh?
Why? What would be the point? I already know the type of man you are.
I'm not an arrogant jerk.
Evidence would suggest you are.
Yeah? Well, I'm not.
Okay, then prove it to me. You tell me something that shows you to be normal, and I'll trust you. Go ahead.
My mom and dad died in a car crash when I was 6 years old. I, too, grew up in an abusive home.
Oh. I googled you and read an article where you mentioned that.
Anyway, my aunt took me in because of my inheritance. She was a horrible drunk who would beat me up. At 10, I almost broke my neck when she hit me with a racket.
That's horrific. That said, judging solely on your behavior the last couple of days, I would have done the same. Cornelius laughs. He knows I'm kidding. You do know that was a joke.
No, I got that all right.
Oh, good.
So, social services took me into care, and I didn't come out of it until I was old enough. When I took over my father's business at 21, it was all I had. I had no friends or family, no support network, nothing. If I've been cold to you these last couple of days, it's because I don't know how to be good like you. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
I'll forgive you after you confirm who the woman was you wanted to send those mean messages to.
It was the family of my aunt. My aunt died last week. I wanted to hurt them.
Isn't that a little stupid?
That's what I'm coming to realize. Can you now forgive me?
No, but I think a fresh start is a good idea. Hi, I'm Emily Rooney. I put out my hand for a shake.
Hi. My name is Cornelius Lawrence.
Well, Cornelius, I like your name. Are you single at the moment?
I thought you said this wasn't a date.
It's not. Just answer the question.
Yes, I'm single. In fact, I'm a virgin.
When you want to be, you're a natural comedian. Do you know that?
I know how special I am.
Cornelius picks up his glass of wine.
To us, may our new connection be everlasting.
I lift my glass of wine and clink his glass. I concur. I walk into an office. George, my English landlord, sits behind a desk. He sees me and then puts a smile for me. I've never seen you smile once in these 5 years I've had my lease.
Millie, I thought I'd break the horrid tradition.
George smiles again. Are you smiling because of a nasty side effect of a medication, or have you had a facelift that's gone wrong?
Neither. There's no plan involved with this meeting.
I'm still not buying it. What do you want? Why did you call me in? George opens up his desk drawer and pulls out a brochure. He slides it over to me. The brochure is of a new waterfront mall opening up on the north side of the town. Only the most lucrative and successful stores have the money to set up the shop there. I certainly don't, so I'm surprised why George shows me the brochure. What are these?
These are a brochure of storefronts opening near the waterfront. They're in one of the most exclusive locations.
And what?
I thought you'd like to view one of the shops to see if you might want to expand your business there.
I can afford the rent at this location.
Maybe we can come up with a solution.
And who exactly are we?
You and I. No one else.
I'm not sleeping with you, George.
I'm a married father of 3, and I'm gay. Wasn't suggesting that.
Oh, That's a pity, because I would have said yes. You're super hot. George looks frightened. I'm fucking with you. Wow, you turned red fast.
So, what do you say to our little deal?
I say I still can't afford it.
We could apply for some loans. I know just the right bank that will lend you the money. So let me make the call.
George picks up his phone. Whoa! Whoa there, cowboy. Slow down. Look, George, I appreciate all you're trying to do for me, but I can't afford a new store.
Could be at a service to you.
I can barely afford to keep one store open. I can't take on the stress of another one. I'm sorry, but it's no deal.
What if I said I could get you the right deal for any place you choose?
George, darling, you need to listen. I don't want a new store.
How about I give you time to think?
Get it through your thick skull. I don't need another store. I'm content with the one I have. Stop pushing this issue.
At least tell me you think about it.
Why is this so important to you? And also, why are you being this nice?
I've always been this nice to my loyal tenants.
George, honey, you're about as lovely as the Republican Party is to immigrants.
That's foolish.
George, you're never pleasant.
Yes, I am. You're being absurd.
George, you look down on us like Cruella de Vil looks down on Dalmatians.
That's questionable, too.
Tell me, what's changed? Maybe I can help you with your new attitude. I'm all ears. George looks red. He's starting to panic. I'm on to him. Do we have a mutual friend who's been talking into your ear? Is that said person pulling your strings?
No, this was strictly my idea. Cornelius had nothing to do with it.
Who said anything about Cornelius being involved? George is silent. He's sweating. Unless, of course, Cornelius was. Was he, George? Is Cornelius part of this plot for me to move stores?
I need to make a call.
George, speak to me right now!
Blimey, I think I'm having a heart attack.
George pretends to have a heart attack. George, stop playing. I want the truth right now. Talk to me. Now. George straightens up.
Right.
I walk over to Cornelius's table. He's reading a newspaper, but he puts it down when he sees me barreling towards him.
This is unexpected. How did you know I'd be here? Are you stalking me?
Your secretary told me where you'd be.
Oh, and I'm glad. Please, join me.
No. I just wanted to let you know that I won't let you run me out of my store.
Excuse me?
George told me. You want my store so you can give it to a higher bidder.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Is it? Really? You've been gunning for me ever since we ended our last meeting without arranging for another meetup.
You're blowing this way out of proportion. I'm not a bad guy.
Look, you're cute, but I don't fancy you.
Great. Nice to know.
So you'll leave my store alone?
Yes. But you need to know there's been a few crossed wires to this tale.
Really? How?
Well, for one thing, I'm not trying to get back my shop from you so I can give it to the highest bidder.
Oh?
I looked into your business. You run it superbly. Plus, you pay more in wages than any other employer on your block.
I believe people should be paid fairly.
And they do in your store because you're an outstanding employer. You should be proud of yourself. Not a lot of people have your heart. We're lucky to know you.
Jesus, do you want to pump your brakes a little there? You're coming at me hard and it's freaking the hell out of me.
Look, my point is that you do an excellent job for your community. I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize that.
So, why do you want me to move to the waterfront store?
I was offering you a way to expand your store so that you'd get more funds to expand your operations further afield.
I don't want to do that.
I gathered.
So, that's the end of that?
No, it isn't. I want different neighborhoods to experience the level of work you do on their blocks.
I don't appreciate where this is going.
I'm offering you $100,000 to make me into a partner today. I'll take a 5% stake.
You're unbelievable.
If you say yes, I'll give you as many shops as you want to grow our business and make it a striving enterprise.
No. You're out of your goddamn mind. I own a florist. It's a little family-run business. I didn't start it to make a ton of money.
I've never heard that before from a tenant of mine. It's mind-blowing.
I opened my store to get my family and me to do something positive with our time. We wanted a business to be proud of.
I can make it into a bigger thing to be proud of. Let me help you.
No. You'll turn my business into a money-making, heartless corporation.
I won't do that. I can even put it into the contract. No turning Emily's business into a heartless corporation. Happy?
It's still a no. Sorry.
Just say you'll think about it.
Look, it's a generous offer, but I don't need you or your money. I certainly don't need the pressure of working alongside you. So it's still a huge fat no. I'm sorry.
Well, the offer will stay on the table for 2 weeks, if you change your mind.
That's unlikely.
This proposal is a major opportunity for us. Don't be so fast to reject it.
I can't be in business with you.
That's been made clear.
Cornelius checks his watch. He looks peeved off. Why are you mad? I'm being honest.
I'm not mad. If you would excuse me, I'd like to finish my lunch in peace.
I'm sorry I couldn't give you what you wanted. Please, say you'll accept it with grace. I'd hate for us to fall out again.
Well, looks like I have no choice.
I get up from the booth and walk off. I'm shutting my shop's doors when George walks over. He's holding a key. It's a gold key, which I know to be the master key for my shop. So why is he holding it? What now, George?
I have a present for you.
George holds out a key. You're giving me a key?
It's not just any key. It's the master key for the shop.
Why won't you need it? Has Cornelius fired you, George?
He's not that bastardly. Which rock do you seek these thoughts from?
Are you asking me to take the key so that I can pass it off to your successor?
Not exactly. I thought you had this discussion with Cornelius.
What freaking discussion? Stop talking in riddles. Tell me, what's going on here?
Cornelius is handing you the shop. You won't need to pay us any more rent because you'll own the deeds to it.
I'm going to kill that man.
A man gives you something and the first thought out of your mouth is that you want to kill him. Who raised you, Satan?
I'm going to murder him.
Why? He's trying to look after you.
He's trying to force me to take his charity because he thinks I'm a weak woman who needs saving. But I'm not.
Look, sweetheart, that man cares for you. He adores you. Why are you trying to do everything in your power to reject him?
I reject him because I don't need a savior. I'm the strongest alone.
Cornelius knows that.
No man will ever come into my world and take away my strength, especially a freak-like monster like Cornelius the Dick. There's an immediate cough behind me. I turn around to find Cornelius staring at me. He looks hurt. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to hear that. Can we talk in private?
Sorry. I'm a freak-like monster. I should spend time with people of my own clan.
I didn't mean it. I was just...
Sure you didn't. George, please rip up the contract. I'll pass on my offer of a shop gift to someone else.
Are you giving away my shop?
No. I will give someone else the chance to have their shop without paying me rent. Bye, Emily.
Cornelius walks away. I try to walk after him, but George stops me with a hand.
We need to know a few things before this charade goes any further.
What things?
You're buying me dinner. Come on.
George and I walk off. I walk towards Cornelius' office door and knock twice.
I'm busy, Megan.
It's not Megan. It's me.
Go away. I'm busy.
I open the office door.
I said go away. Please don't make me call security on you.
I'm a fool.
I'm glad we agree on that. Are we done?
After offering me the new waterfront store, I thought you were giving away my current store.
I take it George told you then.
You weren't offering me anything.
Every 2 to 3 years of tenancy with my company, my board of directors selects a group of outstanding tenants to
give ownership status to their stores. It's a gallant gesture. It shows a real character to show that level of kindness to a stranger.
I didn't nominate you. George did. He didn't tell me because he thought I'd swayed the board of directors.
Into handing me the ownership because of you.
George wanted you to get the ownership fair and square through unbiased eyes.
Hence, George requested 3 weeks ago that you have no say in this year's voting, and you didn't. I'm so sorry. I feel like...
I don't care anymore. I'm over it.
There must be something I can do to make this up to you. Do you want me to take the ownership stake? I don't want to, but...
I don't care. Please, just leave me alone.
You're taking this a little poorly.
Do you even know why I offered you that waterfront store in the first place?
No, but I'm sure you're eager to tell me.
Get it.
Please, talk to me. Cornelius.
Laugh at me.
I'm already laughing at your pink shirt.
Thanks.
Tell me now. The sooner you do it, the sooner I leave you alone at peace.
I wanted opportunities to spend time with you. I like you. I've been looking for ways to spend more time with you.
Oh, wow. That's amiable.
Would have come into your shop and asked you to dinner, but I was scared.
Were you scared I'd bite off your arm before you finish your question?
Yes. And you are. You've proved it today.
Are you asking me out, Mr. Lawrence?
Yes. Just say no so we can get it over and done with, and I can cry in my office.
Yes. I'll go out with you.
On a date, or...
We'll start as friends going out for a drink.
And then if we hit it off?
We could potentially try to get more serious in the relationship if we both choose.
Is that your best offer?
It's the only one you'll get.
Then I accept. I'll pick you up tonight.
I look forward to it. I'll text you my address so you can pick me up.
Coolio.
You better impress me tonight.
I'll try my best.
You better. I walk out of Cornelius's office with a smile on my face. Cornelius pumps his fist into the air to celebrate.
Woohoo! Yeah!
As I'm walking away, I say, I heard that.
Sorry.
I chuckle out loud. I press for the elevator. The doors open, and I get in and smile as the elevator doors close. Cornelius and I are sat down to eat dinner at an Italian restaurant. I've ordered a spicy, medium, vegetarian pizza, and Cornelius has ordered a carbonara with a side dish of chicken wings. I steal a piece of his wing.
Still can't believe this.
So I thought you were vain. So what?
Still, do I seem to you like a guy who cares about his appearances?
You're wearing a Gucci sweatshirt. Cornelius looks down at his sweatshirt.
Damn it. Okay, well, I don't check myself in the mirror every 5 seconds.
How am I meant to confirm that?
I don't.
I think someone's in denial here.
I also don't own expensive products, and I certainly don't care what others think.
Yet, your face tells me you do.
I genuinely hate you.
When we first met, what negative trait did you have to describe me?
I didn't have any opposing thoughts about you.
Come on. Of course you did. When we met, I was on your ass like Lara Croft.
Didn't. Thought you were extremely kind and loyal to your beliefs.
What beliefs is that?
Belief is that women deserve respect, irrespective of who they're talking to.
And you needed me to teach that to you?
No, but a refresher course was handy.
What else did I teach you?
You taught me that love should be a given, that if someone refuses to provide it, should be taught a stern lesson so they hand it out more willingly.
Huh. Guess what you're saying is that I'm a freaking genius. Aw, thank you. I am.
You like twisting my words, don't you?
I think the first time we met, you showed me love. But that said, it might have gone over my head while I was shouting at you.
You can say that again.
So tell me, how did you build your business empire? Selling drugs?
No, not drugs. I'm not Pablo Escobar.
You could have fooled me.
My great-grandfather came to America during World War II. He was a Jewish immigrant escaping Nazi Germany.
Wow, brutal.
He started a jewelry business in the 50s and expanded and expanded.
And developed some more, I'd imagine.
Yep. And then in the 80s, my grandfather and father, using their vast wealth, started investing in properties.
Your dad did what Trump the Dick did?
Yes, and that's his official name.
And that's the origin of where your money comes from.
Yep.
Do you have any other wealthy siblings?
Why?
I just want to compare the two of you to see which one suits me better.
I hate you.
What? If you had a sibling, he could be hotter than you, and I wouldn't want to miss out on a man like that.
Can you stop talking, please?
If you had a rich sister or cousin, I'd even consider a different gender.
Are you aware you're still talking here?
No. I should stop, shouldn't I?
That would be the best idea you've had since I've met you.
You were telling me you were voted the most likely to become a serial killer by your classmates?
Yep. And I'm proud of that fact.
How could you be? Unless you are. I knew there was something about you.
Well, I do have a tattoo of Ted Bundy.
I hope the following words you're about to say are, I'm kidding.
I'll keep you wondering, I think.
Did you hate your school?
You would too, if you had to go to an expensive boarding school and made 0 friends during the whole period.
I'm a witness that you lack charisma, so the no friends theory makes sense to me.
Yet, I had enough charisma to get you to date me. Talking out of your ass.
It's called having a breakdown. This is what a mental crisis looks like.
Could we be joking about this?
We probably shouldn't. It's a serious subject. What made you hate school?
Teachers all looked down on me. The one teacher I did like in my school turned out to be...
What? The mother of your baby? Wouldn't that be interesting if it was the case? Cornelius pulls out his phone and shows a newspaper photo. A woman is being arrested by the police. Your favorite teacher turned out to be white supremacist.
Yep. He tried and failed to bomb my school.
Come on.
I'm not pulling your leg. The headmaster employed the teacher to recruit one of us. He wanted us to overthrow the government.
I want to trade lives with you.
Okay. About you.
What about me?
I've told you how people perceived me in high school. How did people see you?
They thought I was a freak.
See why people would think that.
Cornelius touches my hair. I slap Cornelius on the arm.
What? I do see you like that. Thought free speech was allowed for everyone. Was I wrong? It's not like me. What made them see you as a freak?
I was a goth.
In the Kelly Osbourne type way, or
Or not, Kelly.
who then?
You might laugh at me.
Do you think I haven't been doing that all day? Get out of here.
Jerk. Anyway, my style resembled Wednesday Addams.
Wednesday of the Addams Family fame?
Yep. Feel free to laugh. A beat of silence. Why aren't you laughing?
Not because she's cute. I'm not sure if she's fictional or not. You could jump up and kill me.
I'd be up for that show if you promised to piss your pants.
Of course you would. You're evil.
Hey, you hinted you have a tattoo of a serial killer. You're the one who's evil.
I was kidding.
See? I don't believe you. I spot someone heading towards us. I duck my head. He waves at us. He's seen us. He's heading this way. I have to intervene before Cornelius thinks something is going on between the man and I. I get up from my chair. Excuse me for a second.
Where are you going?
I just need to talk to a friend.
Being the cute man coming towards us?
He's a friend.
If you say so.
I walk towards the man. He tries to kiss me on the cheek, but I swerve it. I turn around to see if Cornelius is watching us. He was. Damn, I'm in trouble tonight. I walk over to our table and sit down. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Could you say that a little more gentle?
I have to work in the morning. I should go.
Don't you want to know who that guy was?
Not especially. Excuse me, Emily.
Cornelius stands up. Cornelius Lawrence? Sit the fuck down. Cornelius hesitates. I said sit your ass down.
I hate it when you use your angry voice.
Cornelius sits down. Yeah, well, it's the only way I get through that thick skull of yours.
It's a bit harsh, but I'll allow it.
What do you want to know? Talk, now.
Nothing. Want to leave.
Ask your questions now.
Is that man an ex of yours?
No.
You ever been on a date with him?
There's a beat of silence.
Knew it. I freaking knew it.
It's not what you think.
Okay, then tell me what I should be thinking then. Because right now, I would rather be on a ship headed to Mars than here.
We went out the day before we arranged to have this date.
Great. Want to drink myself to death.
There were no sparks. Taylor might be handsome, but the dude is missing a soul.
Doubt that. Man looked like a brother to Reggie Jean Page.
Well, I felt no sparks with him. I'm not attracted to a man's exterior looks. I'm more turned on by his interior thoughts.
Then you're stupid. I would have slept with Taylor on the spot if I was gay.
Taylor has no personality. He's pretty vain compared to you. All he talked about on our date was himself.
Sounds idiotic.
Taylor asked me twice if I liked his physique, and at one point, he even asked me if I wanted to kiss his biceps.
You did, didn't you?
No.
Come on.
Okay, fine. He had on a gorgeous smelling deodorant which I wanted to get the name of to give to my brother as a birthday present.
Taylor said he wouldn't give you its name unless you kissed his biceps?
Yup, and that's how much of a dick he is.
What happened after that?
The date went on to be a disaster.
No surprises there.
Taylor wanted us to take a selfie for his Instagram at the end of the night. I refused, and then he flipped me off.
Wow. Lousy at picking men.
Yep, and the overall lesson I got was that I'd prefer to be on a sunken ship than ever go out with a man like that again.
Must say, I feel a little better.
Do you know what I've just realized?
What?
You were jealous. Cornelius rolls his eyes.
No, I wasn't.
Admit it. You were. You kept picturing Taylor and me together in bed, naked doing the nasty for a moment there.
You're unbelievable, and I was not.
Come on, say it. I won't judge you.
Yes, I pictured him buck naked ramming his thing in you. Are you happy?
I don't think anyone would be after hearing that. What's wrong with you?
You want a list?
Were you going to go home and cry if you thought I liked Taylor?
Yes.
Cornelius, I liked Taylor.
You're so annoying.
What? I wanted to make you cry. So, you like me then? Do you see us going on other dates in the future?
If you promise to play your cards right,
You like me. I knew it.
I will pay for the meal, and then I'll get you home safely.
Cornelius lifts a hand to gesture over the waiter. Cornelius is walking me home after our date. The restaurant is a block away from my house. We've been holding hands since we left the restaurant. It looks like our thing might be official. I'll know by the end of the date. I'm just that door on the right.
You get many drive-by shootings in this block? Because I think that man over there is dead.
I take a look at what Cornelius is pointing at.
Ah, I made you look.
Jerk. And on a serious note, there has been a couple of murders on this street.
What? Are you kidding me?
Ah, made you squirm.
We belong together, don't we?
Yeah, we pretty much do. But, of course, I wish Chris Rock knew I existed, so that wouldn't be the case.
Oh, that's ruined our night together.
Yeah, and that was the intention, dummy.
What would be the next ideal date for us to go on?
We can't go on another date.
Honey, I don't get it.
I wasn't joking. My family has a second date policy. Once a person has earned it, they have to meet the rest of us. So,
that your family can decide if they approve of us or not?
yep. You have to wow my family and win them over before this goes further.
Out of mild interest, why is that rule in place? You often brought home monsters for them to meet? What?
Remember, I told you I had an evil stepdad? That's why.
Yep. Say no more. I'd love to meet your family. Are we meeting them individually?
My nephew's birthday party is on Friday, and I might bring you along as my guest.
Ooh, I can feel the instant pressure.
You better believe it. This is me. We reach my front door. I'd invite you in, but you haven't done enough to earn sex on the first date.
Yeah. Like I'd want to mistreat you like that anyway. This has to go slow.
Okay, prude.
I mean it. You're too special to me. I don't want to do anything to ruin this. What we have is what poets dream about.
Wow. You must have drunk yourself silly when I used the restroom at the restaurant earlier.
Hey, listen. You're an angel. Sunscreen on a hot day. The seatbelt of my life. You matter so much.
Thank you. I'm going to kiss you now.
How's my breath?
I put out my hand for Cornelius to breathe into. Fresh. Good.
Great. Here we go.
Cornelius gently touches my face, and then he lowers his face onto my face, and we kiss. It's a beautiful, gentle kiss. After a beat, I break the kiss. Interesting tongue movements there.
I aim to please.
Hey, don't get cocky. You didn't please me. I want you to do better. Please give me a kiss I can dream about tonight when I'm in bed. You do that? Cornelius grabs my face and kisses me. It's full of passion, tongue, and energy. And did I mention passion? Wow, this boy came to play. I'm a lucky lady. I break the kiss. Let's hope your sex game is as good as that kiss was, because that was fire.
Thank you, my dear.
I'll call you tomorrow night.
Look forward to it.
I hug Cornelius. Thank you for being great with me.
My pleasure. Bye.
I wave at Cornelius as I head to my front door. I open my front door and look back to see Cornelius watching me.
Just wanted to make sure you got home safely.
You did that. Now, go home. I close the door and fall to the ground. I'm in love. I think I love Cornelius. But one thing I know in this life is that things never go perfectly. There will be a test for our love. And I guess I'll find out what that test is pretty soon. This love tale might end in a heartbreak, but let's hope not. Cornelius's driver pulls the car to a stop. I look at Cornelius sitting next to me. He looks nervous. You look so worried. It's cute.
I know. I look like a college student waiting for an exam result.
You really do. I'd laugh if I didn't think you were tragic, but sadly I do.
Thanks for that insult.
It wasn't an insult. It was taunting.
Yet you don't seem to see them as the same thing.
I know. I'm pretty dumb.
You can say that again.
I hit Cornelius.
Oh.
You shouldn't be nervous. My family will love or hate you. There's a chance for both. I mean, duh. Even I hate you sometimes, and you thrill me in bed.
Talking about our sex life like that is very degrading to you. And secondly, am I allowed to do it to my friends?
Yeah, if you want a broken jaw after you've done it.
One rule for you and another for me.
You know it.
It's a big moment for us. Said last night it was make or break for us if I couldn't get your family to like me.
I said that to raise your stress levels.
Why?
Because I'm a cruel person? Why else? You should be nervous. My family have tendencies to eat people alive.
It's not April Fool's. Don't be silly.
Fine, I'm being silly.
If you aren't, please tell me now.
Look, my family will love you. You don't even have to get my siblings to like you.
Really? Why's that?
My mom is the head of the house, and she rises and falls on compliments.
I guess it runs in the family. Except for you. Sex with me.
And the other men I sleep with?
What?
Too easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Seriously, you like compliments like your mom?
You say nice things to her, and the rest of my family will fall or sleep with you. I'm not sure.
You scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, and that's why I say the shit I speak. Duh, get with the program. A beat of silence. Now, I'm confused because I've shown you how to win over my family, and you still look like a kid trapped in a well. A beat of silence. Talk to me, Mr. Lawrence.
Just leave it, Emily.
Tell me what's the matter, or I'll annoy you to get you to talk to me. Please, don't turn me into a crying baby.
I know your sister.
You slept with her, didn't you?
Jesus, no! Why does your mind go straight to that? God!
Sorry. What do you mean you know her?
I speak plain English, so you should have got that in one sentence.
Which sister? Sophia or Valerie? Both are pretty dull and plain looking, so it's a big mystery how you know them.
No, Sophia.
Come on. Did you sleep together? Did she try to tie you up so that she could stick a broom up your...
Jesus, fuck, no! No!
A beat of silence. So you're ruling out me doing that to you?
I am close to opening the car door to leave you sitting here alone.
Ugh, what happened then?
We didn't sleep together.
Then what the fuck did my sister do? Apart from making you have the dullest conversation about buttons.
She do that?
Yep, that's why I avoid her like I avoid suppressing my emotions.
Well, you're a pro at that.
Just tell me already.
I can't say until you've spoken to Sophia. I think it's better coming out of her lips than instead of mine.
I'm confused.
Your sister did something.
Something illegal? She didn't murder someone for you, did she?
No.
I only say it because she ran over a pigeon last week without stopping to check if it was okay.
Your family is unhinged.
I have heard words similar to that before. It must be contagious.
Yes. Sophia did something illegal.
Sophia did something illegal to you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm scratching my head, but I can't for the life of me guess what she did.
Then you better talk to her and find out.
Why don't you just tell me?
Talk to her.
I get out of the car. I shut the door and walk over to the front door of my mom's house. I open the car door. I take a seat. My sister denies she knows you, which is funny because she almost fainted when I showed her a photo of you earlier.
Which photo did you use?
I showed her a photo of you behind me in a dark club with fake vampire teeth. Yeah, if I was shown that, I would have fainted too.
How did Sophia seem when you mentioned my name?
She looked flustered and panicky, but I figured that was because your name sounds like the name of a posh butler, and she didn't want me dating a moron.
Your words are knives, and I'm the dartboard you're throwing them at.
So what made her react like that?
I have another question. Did Sophia try to leave your nephew's birthday party?
Yes, she tried to leave, but my mom persuaded her to stay.
Right.
Look, what's this about? Do you want to start an affair with Sophia? Is that why you keep mentioning her name to me?
It has to come from Sophia.
What has to? Are you hoping I'll go easy on her and not kill you if it's true you want an affair with her because, boy,
Please don't finish that sentence.
I'd hunt you down and rip off your nuts with my teeth.
Settled. Your mouth will never go near my private areas. I don't trust you.
I pick up a pack of gum on the car dashboard and put one in my mouth. I start chewing.
Secrets your sister is keeping from you. Big secrets.
Are the secrets big enough to send her to jail? Would you send her to jail?
I considered that, sure.
What? Are you freaking kidding me? Whoa. Why am I so angry? Chill, girl.
Yeah, chill, please.
What happened to make you change your mind about pursuing charges?
I met you. I fell in with you.
Aw. I knew I was great, but I didn't think I mattered that much. Aw.
You're a jerk.
So you like me? And that stopped you from sending my sister to jail?
Yep.
Look, I know my sister. She's caring, kind, and loving. She volunteers at soup kitchens. She gives money each year to charities. And last year, she forgot to buy me a birthday gift. So maybe I'm wrong.
I'm not disputing that she's nice when an audience faces her.
Then what are you suggesting?
She has a disease.
In her body? Oh, God. She has syphilis?
Mental disease. Why the hell does your mind go straight to the bad stuff?
Look, I feel frustrated, Mr. Lawrence.
Well, I'm not the one pushing this issue along. Want the truth, you need to talk to Sophia.
Stay put. I need to talk to Sophia again. I get out of the car and close the door. I walk towards the house's front door. I open the car door. I take a seat. I have a scratch on my face and a bloody lip.
What the hell happened?
Nothing. Sophia got the worst of it. I kung fu kicked her in the eye. It's what happens when you mess with Miss Mulan.
Jesus. I've had enough of this. I'm just gonna tell you what happened.
I don't want to hear it now.
What do you mean?
My mom ordered me to leave it alone.
You think in this universe you're even slightly capable of that?
I hate that you know me so well.
You think your mom knows the truth?
Our family's close, so I'm guessing my mom does. This is not meant to happen tonight. I had it all planned out.
It was meant to happen.
I was supposed to introduce you. My family were meant to be seduced into liking you. And then you were supposed to give us a lovely family home somewhere more affluent instantly. But instead, I get a miserable night with a jerk who's a total ass.
After those words, never buying you anything nice again.
Sorry.
No, I wanted to tell you a lot sooner, but my lawyers convinced me to get your sister to say it to you instead.
What?
Your sister and I signed an NDA. Can't reveal what happened to her unless she does it first. It's a legal matter.
What happens if you tell me?
Nothing to me. Your sister was the one who requested it to prevent your mom from finding out her secrets.
You know that my mom knows, so the contract is not valid.
Damn. I'm not bright around you, am I?
Well, then move those lips and tell me.
3 years ago, I hired your sister to be my assistant. She worked hard and gained my trust.
Whilst trying to spread her legs for you.
How could you think so little of your sister? But on this occasion, yes.
Carry on.
Wanted to give her more responsibilities. So I offered her a job running my children's charity.
And suddenly, that's the dumbest sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. Why the hell would you do that? She's dumb.
This is your sister we're talking about.
Read my freaking lips. She's dumb.
Your sister wanted her role working under the chief financial officer of my company.
Oh no. I know where this is going. She has a gambling issue. This won't be good.
Sister embezzled $500,000 from my children's charity. Caught her 3 months ago, and I had her arrested. However, on that same day...
You met me.
Look, she was going to get sentenced to 20 years in jail. Had evidence as long as my house ceiling.
So you stopped the case because of me.
It was... like... first sight. After that, I couldn't find it in myself to pursue the case. Didn't want to do anything to hurt you.
Thank you. But that bitch should have gone to jail. She took much-needed money from children. I can't forgive that.
You shouldn't. But she has a disease.
I guess.
You matter so much to me.
You matter to me too.
I decided not to pursue the case. Offered your sister a deal where she'd do field work for my charity.
You gave her those options in return for her not going to jail?
Yep. Your sister had to also get help from a counselor for her gambling problems. Those were the conditions.
She hasn't been going to see this counselor, has she?
No. I think she needs to go.
I agree with you.
Part of me coming here tonight was to convince Sophia to cooperate.
Let me talk to my mom and convince her to help my sister.
Thank you, honey.
Ooh, I like that term of endearment.
And you'll be hearing more of it.
I kiss Cornelius on the mouth. I get out of the car laughing. I head to my front door. I get in and take a seat. Drive.
What?
I said drive. Now. Cornelius's driver switches on the car and drives away.
Couldn't have gone that bad.
Well, it did.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
We're a couple. Shouldn't keep secrets from each other.
You're not a relationship expert.
How are we meant to build a relationship if we keep secrets from each other?
My mom defended Sophia.
You presented the evidence, and she defended your sister.
She told me I had no right to get into my sister's business.
Wow. What did you say?
I said I love Sophia and wouldn't stand for her not receiving her needed help. I was adamant about that.
You sounded level-headed, so I'm confused about why your mom would ignore you.
That's what I was thinking. So I dug deeper and asked more questions.
It sounds like you continued to hit a brick wall there.
Yep. My mom was like a wall I couldn't climb. She kept defending Sophia. I felt like she had Captain America's shield.
Sounds like it.
And finally, I asked my mom why she defended Sophia, and...
And she had a stroke, a heart attack, what?
I realized my mom was part of it. My mom was part of the crime.
Come on. Of course she wasn't.
I'm telling you, Cornelius. My mom instigated the whole embezzlement.
That's a monumental accusation. You should think carefully before repeating it.
I said it to my mom, and it was written all over her face. She's the one who told Sophia to steal from your charity.
Ow. Did she ask you to leave?
She ran into her bathroom to cry.
Turning the car around, and we're sorting this issue out face to face.
That's not happening. My family is a family of thieves.
Wait until they've told you their version of events before you hate them.
I want nothing to do with them. I wish they were all...
You have to stop there. You're hurt. That's no excuse to put something like that into the universe.
I mean it, Cornelius. I want nothing to do with my family. Nothing at all.
Babe, you're breaking my heart here.
I don't care. I just need to get home and get a good night's sleep.
Maybe your mom has a strong reason.
Don't defend her. She stole from a children's charity.
Come on.
No, there's no defending that. It's like defending Will Smith for slapping Chris Rock. There's no excuse for that.
I caused this rift. Let me fix it.
Honey, I need you to get it through your thick skull. There's no fixing this.
I like you so much.
If you like me, you'll drop this issue. Cornelius goes silent as the driver drives on. All I wanted was for Cornelius to meet my family, and in one night, I found out they've all kept secrets from me. These were dark, horrible secrets that I wouldn't have found out if I wasn't about to introduce Cornelius to my family. My sister and my mom are liars. They're common thieves. Nothing will ever change that. I'll never forgive them. I'll never see them again. My future is only with Cornelius. He's where my heart belongs. Nowhere else. I kiss Cornelius on the cheek as the driver drives on. He looks sad for me. I walk into my house and slam the door shut. Ugh!
What's wrong? Talk to me, Emily.
Cornelius walks out of the living room. I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Because I don't, okay? Leave it.
Can I get you some wine?
You can, but I'm still not going to talk about it.
The wine is for me, and I thought you'd like to insult my wine selection like you do every day.
Just leave me alone. I walk past Cornelius and head into the living room. I take off my jacket and throw it on the couch. I sit down on the couch and kick off my shoes. They both hit the TV.
Okay, while this scene is a delight, I need to work out what happened to make you this angry so I can mock you later.
Why won't you leave me alone?
I won't, because part of being in a relationship is sharing your feelings with your partner in crime.
Why?
So they can help you. Have you never been in a relationship before?
You make a good case. Cornelius takes a seat opposite me.
So please, speak to me.
My mom has a 50th birthday party next week, and she hasn't invited me.
How do you know that?
I knew because I knew when her birthday was coming up, and I asked my brother if any celebrations were happening.
And he told you what?
Jim told me she was having a birthday party next week.
Look, maybe your mom hasn't got around to sending her invites.
Come on, a week before her party?
There could be other reasons. For example, maybe your mom's trying to have a quiet party for only the family.
Hello? I'm her daughter. For God's sake, did you forget that?
Damn. Did forget about that. That backfired quick.
Let's face it, I'm not invited because of the whole Sophia thing.
Maybe.
I really wanted to be there. I had the perfect present, too. It's all wrapped up in everything. I even got a professional calligrapher to write her birthday card.
How about we go on a trip to Paris or London? Get your mind off things.
I can't leave my business. Terry is on maternity leave.
You could use an agency.
The agency I use doesn't have an available florist on their books.
Hang on. I own a business empire, so I can make calls and get you someone.
No, I don't want to go away.
My girl is upset. I will do everything to make her feel good again. What can I do?
We're not having sex.
I was going to get you chocolate.
Oh, sorry.
Sex was going to be the last resort.
Dick.
Is that a no on sex?
Get out now!
Right. Grouch.
Cornelia stands up and exits. Cornelius takes a seat closer to me. He hands me my favorite Hershey's chocolate candy. I take it and put it beside the couch. After a beat, Cornelius grabs my hand and kisses it.
Tell me what to do, and I'll wipe away your frown. Should I do my Joe Biden voice impression for you?
No, there's nothing you can do.
Can I at least tell you the 5 things I like about you?
Why?
I want to make you feel better.
Fine, go ahead. It won't make a difference, but go ahead anyway.
I like that you make me feel like the only person in the world.
Well, I'm not spoiled for choice.
With you, I can be myself.
I feel the same, I guess.
I know the true meaning of us when we're together in each other's arms.
Not love? Are you saying you don't know the true meaning of love?
You're always there for me.
Great. But why did you sidestep that question? What are you trying to hide?
What question? Can I carry on, please?
You're doing it again.
When I hear your voice, my heart smiles.
Yet, you won't admit that you love me.
We should get started on dinner.
Cornelius stands up and walks away. Cornelius Lawrence, get your ass back here now! I get up and follow him out. Cornelius takes out 2 glasses. He also takes out wine, which he puts on the countertop. Finally, he pours me some wine. How have we never had this discussion?
I don't know what we're discussing.
We've been dating for 3 months. I told you that I loved you in the 2nd month, and you've never said it back.
Maybe I have, and you weren't listening.
Cornelius, I need to be in a relationship that's moving forward. It's that simple.
Says it isn't moving forward. We are moving forward. Stop pressuring us.
Dude, it's written on your face. If we were moving forward, I would have had a key to your apartment by now.
Fine. Get you a key.
It's not about that, and you know it.
Come on. You're twisting my balls here.
You would have claimed me by now if we were moving forward, but you haven't because you're scared of commitment.
It's bullshit. I don't have to listen to this.
Look, a part of being in a relationship is knowing your partner shares the same beliefs as you for your future. So I'll ask again. Are you in love with me? Can you foresee ever loving me? Cornelius looks flustered. Once again, it's a simple question.
Look, I like you. Why can't we just settle for that?
You've got to be kidding me. You like me?
Yes. It's similar to love, isn't it?
I'm in love with you, and all you have to say back to me is, I like you? Do you have any idea how insulting that is?
It's insulting. It's you forcing me into a position of admitting something that I'm not ready to reveal yet.
Is this relationship going somewhere?
Yes.
I'm 31. Do you see marriage and kids in your future?
Maybe. I haven't figured out if I want those things yet.
So until you do, You want me to waste my precious years waiting for you?
You won't be waiting years.
You know what? I need to figure stuff out.
We're not breaking up.
I need to figure out stuff.
I'm not ruling out you being my forever love. Just saying I'm not ready.
I need to work out some stuff.
Please, don't dump me.
I need to think before I decide. Cornelius walks up to me. He goes to kiss me. I offer him my cheek. He kisses it and exits.
I can love you.
If you could love me, we wouldn't have this fight. So get out of my house. Cornelius walks to the door. He opens it and leaves. I walk to the door and shut it. After a beat, I fall to the ground and cry. Cornelius sits down and knocks back another drink. Cornelius is drinking in a gay bar. He looks drunk. George sits down next to his husband when he spots Cornelius trying to order another drink. George approaches Cornelius.
Stop being a tight ass and give me my drink.
The bartender walks off.
Don't you think you've had enough?
What do you know about having enough?
Shut up.
Who are you?
Cornelius, it's George. I'm your employee.
Oh, yeah. You're the gay one.
Some would assume you are, seeing as you're in a gay bar.
Am I? Fine, I'm gay. Kiss me.
Cornelius grabs George and kisses him.
Okay, I'm going to remind you of that later.
Do you want to know why I'm here?
Yes. Tell me,
I broke someone's heart.
you break Emily's heart.
Yes. How did you know? Are you a palm reader or a mind stealer?
What did you do?
Nothing. She claimed to be in love with me, and then she got mad and punched me.
I doubt she did that. Though Emily does have a temper on her. Not entirely ruling that out yet.
Can I tell you a secret? I wanted her to choke me to death. I wanted it so bad.
What happened between the two of you? Did you have a lover's tiff?
She told me she was in love with me, and I didn't tell her that I loved her.
Oh,
I mean, how can I love someone when I'm Iron Man? I have no heart, George Clooney.
my name is not George Clooney, but you know what? You can carry on calling me that. It's not like you'll remember anything in the morning anyway.
I hurt her so bad.
So you didn't tell Emily you love her back because you're not ready to say, I love you to her. Is that correct?
You people are so smart. You should be the president of America. I'd vote for you. I'd be your co-president. Oh, we can invade Canada.
What makes you think you're not ready?
I can't give my heart away and watch another person crush it.
What makes you think Emily will crush it?
She will. Because everybody I know does it. The folks did it when they died and I was a baby. That hurt.
That's one example.
It's not, Clooney. I was taken into care by my aunt. She beat the shit out of me like I was a punching bag.
Sorry to hear that, boss. I'm sure Emily loves you and wouldn't do that.
I have too many scars to take that chance. You should see my back. Gross. Look like a jacket potato.
So you doubt that Emily will not hurt you if you commit your heart to her?
Yes, Clooney. See, you're brilliant. I want to kiss you again. Get your bountiful lips over here.
Cornelius looks like he might throw up.
Can I puke in your mouth?
Okay, that's enough. Taking you to Emily's house, where I'll stay a night on the sofa, and in the morning I'll moderate as the two of you talk it out.
Is that a no one puking in your mouth?
George picks up Cornelius. He starts leading him out of the bar. Finally, a bartender walks over to help George. It's the following day. I walk into my living room, finding Cornelius on top of a sleeping George. I cough. George wakes up and screams. Should I even ask?
You shouldn't, but just in case you hear it from someone else. A boyfriend tried to kiss me twice last night.
It would make my day if you reminded him of that next time he's awake. Cornelius wakes up looking groggy.
What am I doing on top of you?
I think we all know why. Cornelius has a frightened look on his face.
Oh, stop playing with his emotions, Emily. Nothing happened.
Not that it wouldn't be good.
Do you two want to be alone?
Yes.
Cornelius looks horrified.
I'm fucking with you.
So what do I owe this visit?
I wanted to force you two to talk it out. I want you to hear Cornelius talk about why he's against committing to you.
I'd rather not. I've moved on.
Just hear him out while I make a cuppa.
I don't care. Please, leave, Cornelius.
He's scared of committing because he's afraid of repeating history.
George exits. I said leave, Cornelius.
It's true. I'm scared about history repeating itself.
What history is that? The history of you being a massive dick? If so, I'm sorry to say you've already reached that echelon.
It's the history where everyone I love and care about either left me or hurt me.
This is about your mom, dad, and aunt?
Yep.
I'm not them.
I don't doubt that for a second.
Okay. So what do I have to do to get you to trust me? I can be anything you want me to be if you just give us a chance.
Again, I don't doubt that.
My love for you is caring and nurturing. It's unparalleled by anything you'll ever receive elsewhere. It's genuine.
I know that.
Cornelius, it's real. My love is real. Please don't lose it, or you might never find it again. Life isn't about regrets.
Won't regret this decision.
Life is about grabbing the chances that are presented to you. It's your job as a human to lay claim to it, not let it go.
I don't doubt that.
Then fucking love me.
Can't. Just can't.
I will never hurt you.
Know that.
So why this standoff? Why are we still pretending we don't mean that much to each other when we both know we do?
I will always like you.
You're being stupid, Cornelius.
I'm not ready to commit yet. If I'm not prepared to achieve that, we can't be together at this stage of our relationship.
We can still work on it. Don't do this.
This thing between us will never work the way we want or deserve. We should go our separate ways. Forget each other.
I knew my first thoughts about you were right. You're a cruel man.
Maybe I am. Look, I'm sorry. So fucking sorry. This is for the best.
Cornelius grabs his jacket and walks over to me. He tries to kiss me on the cheek, but I slap him hard across the face. He still tries to kiss me, and I go to slap him again, but he grabs my hands and kisses me. I melt the instant our lips connect, and then as my eyes are shut, he lets go of me. I open my eyes to find he's gone. Cornelius Lawrence has left my house and left destruction in its wake. I stand in tears. After a beat, George walks over and holds me. He holds me as I cry into his shoulder. I've lost my man. There's no hope. There are no sunsets, only clouds, rain, storms, and darkness in this vast land of life. I continue to sob on George's shoulder. Cornelius walks out of the elevator. He looks nervous. He takes a step and then takes another backwards.
You either want to do this, or you don't.
Which is it? It's time to decide.
The elevator doors close. Cornelius taps the open button furiously until it opens again. It does, and Cornelius starts walking towards my apartment door.
Here we go. Deep breath. Showtime.
Cornelius reaches my door and goes to knock on my door, but stops. I'm about to go food shopping. I pick up my keys. Meanwhile, I hear a voice from outside while Cornelius was panicking.
She won't even want to see me.
Cornelius turns his back to the front door. The front door opens. I stand, smiling.
This is a waste of time.
I don't even know what we were talking about, and I agree. Cornelius turns around to face me. He puts up a hand to say hi. Have you lost your tongue?
I shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't. But you've intrigued me, so what do I owe this pleasure?
I have news about your mom.
Okay. What's it regarding?
It's regarding the embezzlement.
I fucking knew it. Now that our relationship is over, you're looking to get some twisted revenge on my family.
I'd say I haven't missed your ability to overreact, but I genuinely have.
Well, fuck you. You take us to court, and we'll fight you with every fiber of our bodies.
Calm down. Let me finish my sentence.
You'll wish you never met us. And you know what? I'm calling my lawyer, so get ready to wish you were dead. I turn around and set off to get my phone.
I'm not taking you or your family to court. Promise.
I stop walking and turn around. Then why the hell are you over here wanting to talk about my mom?
Wanted you to get a complete picture of why your mom embezzled me.
Oh? Why?
So that you don't hate her. I don't want you to lose someone you care about because of me. I couldn't take that.
I haven't lost her. We had lunch yesterday. We're fine.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's good to know you still care.
Always care about you.
Well, you had a funny way of showing that, if memory serves me right.
I know. I'm sorry.
Look, my mom and I had plans to go to the cinema to watch the new Nancy Meyers movies today. So stop worrying about us.
Is it a good movie?
Duh. It's a Nancy Meyers movie.
I'm glad you'll have a good time.
I will. Although, it's kind of weird taking my mom to watch a rom-com. Then again, it feels kind of fun too. Cornelius tips his head.
Anyway, I'm here because I have information on why your mom did what she did. May I come in and talk to you?
My apartment is a bit unclean. Can you give me 2 minutes to clean it up?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be back in a sec. And, oh.
What?
It's nice to see you again. Cornelius smiles and then takes a step back to let me shut the door. Cornelius follows me to the couch. He sits. I take the armchair. Cornelius has bags under his eyes. His hair looks uncut. His shoes look rugged. His clothes look like they haven't been ironed in a long time. Cornelius isn't the man I first met. He's changed, and not for the better. So tell me, what happened?
Mom was being blackmailed.
What? By who?
I'll tell you in a second.
I can't believe this.
3 days after we went on our first date, I knew the truth about what your mom did was going to come out. So I thought that I'd get ahead of it and get an investigation done into your family.
Okay, so what did you find out?
Found out your mom was having an affair with her church bishop.
Jesus, Mom! That's why she hasn't been going to church. No. The person our bishop was sleeping with before the scandal hit out our church was Mom.
Yep.
I'm so angry right now.
Bishop was married and had 2 young kids and a community that relied on him.
Okay, so did the bishop blackmail her?
No, it was your Uncle Oliver. Your uncle is a gambler. He's the one who introduced Sophia to the act.
That dick. Can I ask you to hire an assassin to kill him?
That depends. You foresee heaven for yourself?
Damn it. Tough choice to make.
Anyway, Oliver found out that your mom was having an affair with the bishop. Also knew Sophia was working for a high-profile man, and hint, that was me. So
my uncle came up with a plot to ruin our family's life.
exactly. Once Oliver knew about the affair, he got evidence of your mom and the bishop going to a hotel room.
The bastard.
Then, a day later, he went to church with your mom, waited until the bishop was alone, and he showed him the photos.
So let me guess. The bishop wanted to do everything to protect his world.
Oh, you bet.
So what happened next?
Bishop revealed to your mom what your uncle knew, pressured your mom into doing whatever Oliver wanted. So your mom confronted Oliver. He introduced his evil blackmail plot to her.
I hate that guy. So what exactly was the blackmail plot?
Your uncle convinced your mom to force Sophia into stealing from me.
I know my sister is weak because of her gambling issues, but she isn't that weak.
Yeah, I agree with you.
She would have stood up for herself unless someone had a hold over her.
Your mom told your sister that she would report her to the police for stealing one of her friend's bank cards to go on a gambling spree, which she was doing on the side while working for me.
So my sister had no choice but to act.
Yes, Mom would have done everything to stop the truth from coming out.
It did, anyway. Although, the media never linked my mom to the affair. Luckily.
Anyway, my private investigator has sworn statements from your mom, Sophia, and other witnesses.
Oh, so if you don't want to send my mom or family to jail, why are you here?
I'm here to ask you if you want your Uncle Oliver charged and sent to jail.
Do you have your money back?
We've located it. We need to get your opinion on whether Oliver should go to jail.
I've never told anyone this, but he was always handsy with me.
What?
He's always been touchy-feely with me. And not just me, but all of the women in our family. It creeps us out.
Great. That's decided. Can I use your restroom?
Why do you even need to ask? Go ahead. I'm not going anywhere. Cornelius exits. He enters the bathroom. He closes the door. He looks at his reflection in the bathroom mirror.
It's going good. She's talking to you. Stay calm. Then later find out if she's dating. If she's not, beg for her forgiveness. Give her anything she wants.
Cornelius opens the bathroom door and heads out. Cornelius enters and takes a seat. That was quick. It was like 100 meters record for the fastest pee.
I aim to please.
So how long will my uncle go down?
Oliver might get 5 years if he cooperates. But we want to give him a chance to tell us where the money is.
You already know. So what's the point?
Point is, we want to test to see if your uncle has a conscience.
And when you find out he hasn't?
It's prison for Oliver. I give you the money to give to your favorite charity.
Damn. I love it when you get tough. Hey, can I make you breakfast?
I'm not hungry.
Hey, mister. When we dated, you always used to tell me that breakfast was the most important meal of the day.
Fine. You've twisted my arm.
Good.
George tells me you're opening another florist somewhere.
Yep.
Where?
I'm surprised you don't already know.
He doesn't tell me much about you.
Oh, what? I don't matter anymore? I'm kidding. I know I don't.
It's not that. Since we ended things, I've been suffering from bouts of depression. It gets worse whenever I start to think about you.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
It should be. I mean, the thought of knowing I threw you away hurts me.
Good. Excuse me. I get up and walk to the kitchen. Cornelius looks broken, and I'm glad. What? I am. He threw away the best relationship of his life. For what? Nothing. I've spent months hoping he'd call or pop in my shop, and he hasn't. It hurt me. It's hurting me knowing there's a man I belong with who's too weak to admit the truth of what he has in me. Ugh. You know what? I don't want to admit this, but I still love him. There. It's out there. Universe, do your goddamn job, whatever that job is. I put down a plate of bacon, sausages, and fried eggs on the table. I get a knife and fork and settle them beside the plate. What are you waiting for?
I'm not that hungry.
Don't make me cut your food for you. I sit at the table. A beat as Cornelius starts eating his food. I watch him intensely.
You're creeping me out, woman.
Good. Carry on eating. Please.
So, are you dating anyone special?
Yes. Cornelius' face falls. He looks sick to his stomach. I smile.
Funny.
I'm not in the dating arena anymore. It seems my heart only wants to beat for a blind douchebag. Guess who that is?
Thanks.
Are you seeing anyone? If you say you are, I'd hunt that person down and murder them. I hope you know I'm serious.
You need some comedy lessons.
I really do. Don't I?
I went out on a date with George's niece.
How was it? Obviously, not good otherwise. You wouldn't be here staring at my boobs. Cornelius averts his eyes. Ah, I caught you staring at him.
Gina is a doctor who told me I needed to lose weight unless I wanted cancer.
Okay. Weird.
I've not even told you the best part. During the date, Gina wanted to give me a rectal exam in the men's toilet to check for signs of prostate cancer.
I wonder why you look stressed. Now I know. You got fingered by a doctor.
I ran off before she could do it.
This means you were in the restroom with your trousers down before you thought it was creepy as fuck and then ran out.
I hate that you know me so well.
So you've had no serious relationships?
Nope. How about you?
None that rings any bells.
Can I apologize to you? I shouldn't have ended things with you.
No kidding. Expand on that, please.
A month after we ended things, I realized that
Cornelius stops talking. He starts coughing. He looks like he's choking. I get up from my chair. I go behind him and whack him hard on the back. The food falls out of his mouth. Are you okay?
Yeah. God, that sausage got caught right in my throat. Couldn't breathe.
You're okay now. Please, finish what you were saying. A month after we ended things, you realized that you... What?
I realized that I was in love with you. I love you, Emily Rooney.
Stand up, please.
What? Why?
I need you to stand up because I need you to strip. We're about to sex it up.
We've still got a lot of talking to do.
We'll do it later. Now, stand. Cornelius stands. I walk over to him and kiss him. Half an hour later, I'm wearing a robe as Cornelius buttons his shirt. We walk into the living room. We sit on the couch.
The less said about that, better.
I thought you liked what we did.
Would have liked it more if I wasn't worried about the possibility that you could still leave me.
After what we just did, you're going nowhere fast. You're all mine.
Mission to be scared?
Not granted. What else do you want to discuss?
I want to know what the future holds if we decide to give this another shot.
Oh,
Are we both sure we want to restart this again? We both know the pain that can occur if we break down again.
but you see, all I wanted from you was your words of love for me. And since you said it, I feel it too.
Nothing is stopping us from being together.
Yep. You can rest assured that this thing between us will last. This relationship has concrete as its foundation, and it's firm. It's unmovable.
So you're not scared to be with me again?
I was never scared to be with you.
Neither was I.
Precisely. We both just had to take time apart to realize how much we meant to each other. We've done that. The roads are now presenting themselves for us. All we have to do is travel down them.
So, do we belong together?
Yes, dumbass. We do. The clouds have disappeared. It's sunshine all day long.
Okay. I've heard enough to want to commit to us right now.
Then what's stopping you, jackass?
I'm still scared I could lose you. I lost my mom and my dad. And then my aunt hurt me. The journey could still end in pain.
Then you need to muster up some faith.
Ow.
Look me in the eye.
Okay, I am.
Being in love with someone gives you strength. It also gives you courage.
What does that mean?
As long as you have me, I'll always be the beacon of that strength and courage you need. I'll never let us go.
Okay.
I'm dressed. I walked into the living room as Cornelia stares out of the window. What now?
Nothing.
You still doubt us, don't you?
A little. There's a tiny fragment of doubt. It's so little.
Do you want me to ease your mind?
You don't have to.
Hey, I'm not having my man doubt the most important relationship of his life.
Then if you can, please give me faith to believe in us.
I'll always be beside you. When you're lucky enough to meet the one person who ignites your soul, your life takes a turn for the best. Our life will take the greatest turn of all. All you have to do is have faith and trust me.
Someone's gotten smarter since we ended things. It's like your mouth is poetry.
Listen, Dick. I need to wrap this up. Cornelius Lawrence, you're mine. Nothing in this world will ever rid you of me. Have you got that, mister? Has that gotten through your thick skull?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now, you've rested, and we have a further business to conduct in the bedroom. Pants off, Mr. Lawrence.
Did you not call me mister?
We will do it here, you know.
I regret wanting to be with you now.
It's too late. I'm already in your heart. I lead Cornelius to our bedroom. Our forever begins now.
Let's hope our lover's journey is as impressive and everlasting as the thing we're about to do here.
I think it will be.
I think so too. Power of Love was voiced by me, Jake Johnston.
And me, Melanie Rose. The show was written, produced, and directed by
Joao Nsita.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed this That Love Podcast production.
We'd love to hear what you thought of this series, so please rate us, subscribe, and leave us a review on Apple Podcast and Spotify. It helps more people find us. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.